seen a lot of tech videos. This one is not your ordinary style tech video. We're doing things a bit different this time. So when Samsung reached out to sponsor a video to go take a look at their appliances, I wasn't quite sure what to expect. I figured they were good for it, so when I got on a plane and headed to Vegas and I saw it for myself, I came away pretty impressed.
Very full flight today, as you can tell. We're on our way to Las Vegas on flight 1414.
So we're at the Las Vegas Convention Center. Most of you know it for CES, but a few weeks after, another awesome show happens here. It's a kitchen, bath, and industry show, and not something you'd expect me to be covering, but there's a lot of awesome tech here. But hanging out with Samsung, where they're using some of the smarts from what they learned making this, putting into a bunch of stuff that I don't think you'd expect.
In your Frigidaire cold pantry, there's a place for all your food. Fresh and frozen, canned, bottled, and wrapped, new bought and leftovers.
So the refrigerator hasn't changed in decades. It's still a big rectangle that keeps things cold. And as the electronics in your pocket, in your home, have evolved, the refrigerator has remained stagnant, albeit a bit cold. So enter Samsung with their new Family Hub line of connected refrigerators, with a screen and camera built in that can really be the center of your kitchen. I think it begs the natural question is, why would I want a screen on my refrigerator? Why do I need a refrigerator where I can see what's inside, a refrigerator where I can interact and watch video? I already have my phone and my TV just a few feet away. Why does something like this make sense for a modern home? And I had to go to Vegas to experience it and see it. And the more I used it, the more it made a ton of sense. While screens in your refrigerators might seem like something crazy new, it keeps getting refined and tweaked every year to kind of get us where we are now. And all the things that you'd expect it to do are here and are still incredibly useful. Things like photos and adding notes and managing your calendars. There's still a camera inside that can let you see the food that you have. But Samsung's using their AI smarts and their sort of software prowess to take it a few steps further. A lot of new things were shown off at this year's show. So a few things that were most exciting to me. First is the Amazon integration. It is heavily integrated with them. So Amazon Music obviously is nice, but you have other music options like Spotify. But Amazon Fresh got me oddly really excited. Being able to order food and have it to your house within 2 hours. The camera can see what you've got, see what you're missing, eventually be able to recommend food that you might need and order it for you. So obviously the fridge is kind of a personal thing. It's gotta match the aesthetic of your home. There are different designs that you've got here right now. There's a new side-by-side with the freezer on the left, the fridge on the right. They have more conventional ones, the fridge on top. There's new recessed handles in different capacities now, higher capacity options for storing a lot of your food. Really, the way you can make any appliance personal, you can now do that with the Samsung Family Hub line of fridges. Samsung owns SmartThings. SmartThings is one of the biggest connected IoT platforms out there, and all the SmartThings connectivity are here. And the refrigerator is a giant appliance, and sort of the more I thought about using that as a hub, the more it made sense. So if I'm in my kitchen and somebody rings my Ring doorbell, I could see them right from the screen. If I want to control my Philips Hue lights, I can do that. Ecobee thermostats and more. I get the ability to control all of those things directly from my fridge. And if you have other Samsung appliances in your house, like let's say you've got a Samsung washer and dryer, they're very quiet. Maybe you don't know when a load of laundry is done or how much time you have left in the dryer. Your refrigerator can notify you of when that's going to happen. It's another way you can sort of connect your home and make generally your kitchen life significantly easier. So the Family Hub has a ton of features, and chances are you're not going to use all of them, but there will be a few that I think most people are going to gravitate to, and it's going to vary depending on the person. For me, being able to leave notes for my kids. I travel a lot for work. Being able to send pictures of wherever I am to my fridge so they can see it. It adds a more personal note to an appliance that I really didn't think that much about before. So if you want to learn more about the Family Hub line of refrigerators or any of the other stuff that we talked about in the video, we'll link to them all down below. These are all cool, novel features that I think in the next 5 or 10 years start to take advantage. But remember where they started and always look back, the very first screen you had in your refrigerator.